We all know the fame of lions, don't we? But what would you think if the king of the jungle had not just one, but 7 weaknesses? This would take this wild beast off the pedestal we all have it on and transform it into a fearsome but vulnerable creature. If you would like to discover something new and interesting about the animal kingdom, then stay tuned to learn more about the 7 powerful animals that can kill the king of the jungle. Number 7. Crocodiles. To kill a lion, you need a powerful and strong creature whose strength can compete with the wild instinct of the king of the jungle. In that sense, crocodiles are perfect for the task, but not just any crocodiles, the Nile crocodiles, the second largest reptiles in the world. These wild predators are expert hunters, and no animal is able to cope with their sharp teeth, jaw strength, and heavy body. Not even humans are able to hunt them with ease because thanks to their thick skin, bullets are not as deadly. For these reasons, it would come as no surprise that lions have very little chance of success against this beast. In fact, there have been numerous attacks of Nile crocodiles on lions in Africa, and it is always the same. The lion calmly approaches a water body to drink some water, and suddenly the crocodile's jaws emerge and tear everything in its path to shreds. The only instance in which crocodiles are defeated is when they face a pride of lions. But even when there's a great number of lions, there are times in which they do not manage to flee from this beast. Number 6. Black Mambas. It comes as no surprise that one of the deadliest animals in Africa can kill a lion. However, at first glance, no one could imagine that a snake would have the capability to eradicate the king of the jungle as easily as a child knocks down a sandcastle. The black mamba is the second most venomous snake in the world, and since the beginning of the animal world, lions have fled from these elusive creatures because they know death when they see it. According to studies, the venom of the black mamba is fast and potent. It takes 20 minutes to cause death in humans, while in animals it usually takes a little less. Their fangs are precise, and although confrontations between mambas and lions do not occur often, when they actually do, the victor always crawls away from the scene. Number 5. Rhinos. If snakes seem harmless because of their size, the rhinoceros tells us the opposite, doesn't it? But this can be misleading. There's nothing lions enjoy more than attacking prey that outweighs them in size. The reasons are very predictable. They are slow victims with great strength, but not quick to apply it. And they also have a lot of meat where lions can sink their fangs. However, far from what we might imagine, rhinos actively seek to confront lions whenever they invade their territory. This fierceness is one of their main weapons, as they do not give the kings of the jungle a chance to group and attack. Instead, they must escape as soon as possible from the powerful onslaught. This is something that makes them one of the most difficult opponents for lions to hunt. In addition, their powerful horn and body weight makes them true fighting machines. Number 4. Tigers. One of the favorite encounters for the lovers of animal battles occurs between lions and tigers, a real wild fight between felines that comes up very infrequently. In fact, it is something really exceptional since they rarely share habitats. However, the constant intervention of men in their environment has led to some exceptions, with lions and tigers mixing. This happens frequently in the Gir forest in India, where both species of felines have been forced to face each other in a battle of claws, fangs, and shrewdness that has ended in most cases in a draw. The similarities are frightening. Both are ready to attack, slash, and tear in a matter of seconds. Perhaps that's why their fights are always so evenly matched. Number 3. Elephants. If there is one animal that takes great prominence in the fight against lions, it is the elephant. Contrary to what many believe, lions can do very little against these colossal beasts. Not only do their strength, size, and dimensions make them truly difficult prey to catch, but they also move in large herds and at a leisurely pace that rarely leaves any of them behind. All of these peculiarities make them powerful animals that can resist the attack of even two lions at the same time, and whenever a confrontation comes up, they manage to prevail and wound the lions, something that very few species are able to achieve. Number 2. Hippos. Although it may seem surprising to you, hippopotamuses kill people and other animals for no other reason than the pleasure of doing it. Their diet doesn't require it, but they do it nonetheless. To give you a good example of this type of behavior, we can go back to the article published by ABC News in 2014. It recounts the agonizing hours in which a hippopotamus managed to kill 12 children and 1 adult while they were on a boat in the capital of Niger. As a result, this animal is by far a stalking bully who enjoys combat, and when it comes to lions, even more so. When one gets too close to their habitat, they rarely escape alive. Hippos are aggressive, take risks, go on the offensive, and have strong jaws and ideal weight to stand up to lions and defeat them, something that has been the case for a very long time. Number 1. African buffalo. If people were asked which is the most territorial and strongest animal in Africa, many people would bet on a great variety of animals, but none of them would choose the correct one. To answer this riddle, we must get to know the African buffalo, or Cape buffalo, one of the most interesting creatures of this continent, although it rarely makes headlines. Its unpopularity is perhaps due to its calm appearance and its generous fleshy body. But make no mistake, this animal is popularly known as the Widowmaker, as they tend to kill hunters and animals in equal parts. Its strength is powerful, its horns deadly, and its body a heavy mass that quickly becomes a weapon when it comes to fighting a lion. Such is the defensive capacity of these creatures that they tend to mark their territory with a lot of energy, and the lions only dare to cross it when they are in herds, as this is the only possible way to defeat Cape buffaloes. Ground Zero, hyenas. No matter what part of the world you are from, when you think of hyenas, you never imagine them as wild predators or beasts capable of taking on a rival like a lion, do you? Well, maybe it's time to forget the prejudices and discover a new side of these animals. Many may wonder why a hyena would take on a lion, and the answer is very simple: carrion. Crows, lions, and hyenas share the carcasses of the animal kingdom, devouring their flesh and crushing their bones. It is precisely there where conflicts arise, and the victors of those battles are the ones who will be able to satisfy their appetites. Surprisingly, hyenas win more fights than you can imagine. Thanks to their pack attacks, lions don't know how to defend themselves or fight back against a barrage of bites, scratches, and wild movements, much less when it comes to monster hyenas. Monster hyenas are a mysterious species that have been sighted in North America. Their fur is a strange albino color, and they are twice the size of a conventional hyena. Their jaws have many more teeth than their African sisters, and although none of them have been hunted, thousands of people have had encounters with them. Undoubtedly, this type of hyena would destroy any lion in the blink of an eye, but for now, such confrontation has not taken place. However, there is no need for one. African hyenas are competition enough for the kings of the jungle, even if no one wants to admit it. Now that you know the 7 animals capable of rivaling lions, you might think they don't seem so strong and fearsome anymore. But make no mistake, lions are still the perfect deadly weapons created by nature. It's best not to underestimate them, even though we now know their weaknesses and the small and large creatures that can make them fearful. If you enjoyed discovering the secrets of nature, check out our other videos where we talk about the 5 serial killers that turned out to be animals, or the creepiest animal executions in history. Would you dare to know them? Then say no more, check out the following videos and prepare to be fascinated.